Oh shit. I knew I forgot something. I forgot to update category. Wobbling about, yeah, I'll trick people. Think that saw it wrong. Yeah, that's what I'll do. They'll think I'm playing Wobbly Life, but I'm really doing artwork. And they'll see that, right, you were playing Wobbly Life. Oh, wait, it says wobbling about in art. Yeah, never mind, I saw it wrong. Exactly. No one will ever know. Okay, so yeah, anyway, it's time for some art and not Wobbly Life, but art. So let's get started on that. Boy. Oh my god. Hang on, I'm still setting up. I'm still setting up. Oh my goodness. Eh, hey Abson, welcome out. It is a random only form. Art stream. Art stream, yeah! Yeah! Art stream, yeah! See that getting trevored? It's Zayden. Zayden is another artist, and if you don't follow her, you should, because she is really, really good. It was part of an art trade. She put me into one of the pieces that she did that was a big piece that had multiple people in, where I was turning into her, so she wanted to turn into my mouse. Yep. Okay, so that's posted up. Now we gotta get some music going. Hey, you know what music that I just got to listen to? It's been a long time since I've listened to this. Let me try and get the text put into place here. I was doing a back and forth with Zayden because I wanted to make sure that like I have their character or them. I mean it's a character but it's also them, right? I wanted to make sure that they were responding correctly or saying things appropriate to how they would say it. Twisting and turning through space and time, Trevor's new form stops on a dime. Scratazon. I haven't been to Scratazon in a while. Hey, Ira. Welcome out. Let me see if I can find Zay's picture that I was in, because it was posted a little bit back. I'm behind on stuff, you know. You know, I need to make a better banner for myself, too. Zayden does so much art. It's crazy. Zay's output is inspiring and crazy. Ugh, excuse me. I found it. So, it was this image that Zayden did, where it was a house with people filling it out and becoming Zayden. So, I am right here in it. And Zayden. One second. Uh, Zayden sets up layers in a particular way to make her process faster, because she has forms that she flips between. And I think there's like 3 main ones, and then there's outfit variants, but the two, like, characters that are more connected would be Zay and Isabella. So there's an alternate form in each of these where the people are turning into Isabella instead of Zayden as well, which that's just a crazy amount of work. Like, oh my god, I can't believe it. But yeah, it looks great, right? I love it. So yeah, that was part of the art trade, was putting me in there, then Zayden got one of the masked pieces. Hey Baltimore, welcome out. It's good to see you. Oh, I didn't hit you up, did I, for Saturday or Sunday doing Night Rain? I apologize. We ended up doing it Friday anyway, so I kind of spaced on doing it the other days, but I should have sent you a note. I'm sorry. But it's good to see you. Okay, let's see. Pay attention.
Twisting and turning through space and time, Trevor's new form stops on a dime.
This is a bit of a this is a crowded sequence here, but I think it's gonna work out good. I did get inked. Hey, Havoc, welcome out. Good to see ya. Hey, Kitsina, welcome out. Good to see ya. It's true. Probably your favorite villain song from your ex boss. The hyenas just wanted food to eat. What are these? Huh. I don't know what the extras are. It's a cool looking sequence. Thank you. They got to eat in the end. They ate Scar's ass. That's true. And it was extra crispy. Amused thinking of one day hitting random and seeing Trivina. Hell yeah. By the way, I saw a video online, and I believe it was the writer of the opening song. Like the writer for some of the lyrics. I'm not sure how much, like, I don't know, because I know Elton John wrote a version of each of the songs, right? But you know how they have the Circle of Life opening, and she went and yeah, like that part. So I saw a video where the guy's explaining what all of those words mean since it's not in English. And he said it means, look, there is a lion. Oh my god. Oh, that was so funny. That's not quite the mood I'm like. I thought of a funny idea as my character turning into a Trevor, but character pulls a Johnny Silverhand with an Ingram only they can see. Congrats, you snagged my body, but don't think you got rid of me. That'd be fun. So what you're going to do is you're going to become a headmate in your own, or in the new body. Welcome to
Twisting and turning through
plurality.
space and time, Trevor's new form stops on a dime. Knock your row!
Hey Pi, welcome out. I am listening to Lion King on stream. It's been a long time since I've listened to this playlist. Very good. Your character has enough biotech implanted to host 2 people. Minimum 2 people. No more. It can't be a party up in here. Oh, nice. Good job, Kitsina. Oh, man. So, you want to know, like, a sad story? I got this Lion King playlist because it's been a long time, and like as disappointed as I am in big companies like Disney and everything now, I still do like the music and stuff. made by talented people. Do it. Join the circle of life. Embrace the savannah. I've seen the ones that you've done. I wouldn't mind becoming Nala. That'd be fun. But, okay, so a bit of a sad story is when I started listening to this music again, it kind of threw me back into being on my mission because I listened to this music when I was in the middle of my mission. So, to start at the beginning, for those that don't know, I used to be Mormon. Mormons are expected, at least the guys, are expected to serve a 2-year mission. The girls can serve 18 months if they want, but it's not like expected of them. The guys don't have to do it, but it's kind of like this thing where, if you don't, there's a bit of like social ostracization, ostracization. Yeah, where people look down on you like, oh, you didn't do this, you're not a good person, kind of thing. So it was something that I wanted to do. I was pressured into it, but I also wanted to do it because I thought it would like help me in my life and stuff. And I'm gonna finish this before we listen to this song because it's fun. So I went on my mission, right? While I was out there, it was really hard. I had my friends, but I didn't have a lot of energy. I kept to myself a lot. I was pretty hyper around my friends and stuff, but typically shy and quiet, didn't really know how to talk to people. Family didn't make that easy, or extended family, not my immediate family. So, going out on the mission, you go to the missionary training center, and depending on the mission you serve, you're there for a certain amount of time. So for me, I believe it was like a week or so, and because I didn't have to learn a language or anything, English speaking. Those that have to learn another language are there for like a month, and so I finish up the time at the MTC, and then we go out into the field, and my mission area was in Nevada. So that's where I was for 2 years. I'm out there, and I remember being in someone's house, and it was so warm, and I was like tired, exhausted. I was like falling asleep while my companion was talking to him. And I remember looking out the window at the clouds, and I'm like, oh my God, I am not going to make it 2 years. I am at the start of this. I have to do 2 years of this. Oh my God. While you're out on the mission, you are expected to do certain things. Like, I cannot play video games. I cannot just go access a computer. We have a very strict schedule. We are out, like, teaching lessons and stuff. We are not supposed to have any technology. The most technology we have is the cell phone that we have to use to talk to, like, the mission president or other missionaries, or maybe, like, call, uh, someone that we have to teach, right? Like, that's it. We get 1 half day to shop, do our laundry, write a letter home, and have an activity that we like doing. 1 half day each week to do that before we're out working. We work every other day. We're only supposed to listen to music by the Mormon Tabernacle Choir, so MOTAB for short. So that was it. That was the only music we were allowed to listen to, was like hymnals, like church music, stuff by the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. That's it. I did have some people that were some companions that were more lenient on that, and I had some like music CDs that I would listen to, and one of them was like I had a lot of Disney music, and we would play that on the car radio or like whatever like CD player we had. So I remember like getting up to the year mark and stuff, I would listen to a lot of Disney music, and while listening to stuff like this, I was thinking, man, I can't wait to get back home and have things go back to normal. Like this is this is hard. What I'm doing is really hard, but I had met people that were nice. There were some bumps in the road, but you know, I had some good companions, but no, it was work every day. And I just remember listening to this music, like, man, I love Disney. I loved growing up with this stuff. I can't wait to get back home and just have everything go back to normal. That's going to be so nice. That is like the thing I am looking forward to. Like this has been the hardest part of my life so far, just doing this and like keeping busy and trying to stay on top of everything. I can't wait to have a break when I get back home. Um, and I, yeah, of course, I eventually went back home, but I never really got that break because, you know, since then, you know, I was in love with Disney and animation and all of this. I wanted to work for Disney or Pixar or something. That was my plan. That was my ultimate goal was to do that. That was going to be amazing. And then, you know, I get home and life just didn't stop from that point on. And maybe I should have realized that because, you know, I'm getting older, I'm an adult, I've got to go do stuff, I've got to like take care of bills and responsibilities. But it just, I never really got that closure of like having something that was really hard that I was thrust into and then getting a break from that. Because I get back home, immediately start working, immediately go out to college. Life doesn't really stop. College is a major event in my life. Like I did really good in high school. College, not so much. College was a lot harder because in high school, the teachers would give you the outline and give you a majority of the information. And in college, it was like the exact opposite. The teachers, like, barely taught you the fundamentals, and you had to get a majority of the information from the textbook. And I wasn't used to reading the textbook to do that because it was always so boring. So and on top of that, like there was a lot of hard stuff I thought I would grasp quicker that I didn't. So college is coming at me. I'm not doing that well in it. Like some classes are okay, but my grades are slipping in that. I end up like falling out of the church and not going to church anymore. I have a lot of struggles with that. I am trying to like stay on top of stuff and it feels like everything's falling through my fingers and no matter what I can't keep up with anything. I end up getting some part-time jobs to help out with finances. I do some janitorial work, which I actually enjoyed the janitorial work. I didn't mind that. I thought it was nice. But it's still like just everything is kind of like compounding on top of each other. And then like I find out I'm gay on top of that. And my my dad was really supportive and my mom was less so at the time. She's a lot better now. But it's still one of those things I can't exactly talk to them about. So it's another thing on top of everything else. I used to be pretty close with my parents, and now it's just more stuff that I can't, like, really share with them and stuff like this. And it makes me feel more alone than I used to feel like. So all of this stuff keeps happening. I fall into depression for the first time in my life, and I don't know how to deal with that. So that was a learning experience on its own too. And that was really tough to come to terms with because I wanted to get help, but I didn't know how to get help with that. And it was a hard journey that I did figure out eventually, but it is rough. And so things never really did go back to normal. I never got that closure. Like being on the mission and looking forward to going back to the way things were, that never happened. Life kept moving forward. And whenever you just want to collect yourself and get your feet under you and that like never happens, it's really hard to adjust. But I did adjust. And I might not be in the best position I could ever be in. It might not be the most stable position I could ever be in. But I actually am pretty damn happy with where I am right now. Talking to my chat on stream, just, drawing, making art, doing this stuff. I never pictured myself being a streamer or like doing freelance commissions, but I really enjoy that. And while my original goal was to become an animator at Disney or Pixar or another big studio, I don't know that that would really fit me for what I like doing. I think I could have made it work. If that's what my goal was, that would have been fine. But I honestly am very happy with where I am right now. But getting here was a bit turbulent, and it's not something that I really planned on or expected. So yeah, there's my story. I guess it's more bittersweet than anything because it doesn't really have a sad ending. Just, thinking about it, I still am sad that I never really got the closure that I needed, but, life moves on as it does, and you do the best that you can. So, are you ready to hear some more emotionally? Oh God, what am I thinking? Let's continue the Lion King soundtrack, and the next song in here, instrumental only, very emotional, very well done. You like to listen to the Ancient Middle Earth playlist, like Old Fat Spider? That's funny. Hmm. The story never gets old. If nothing else, you can say your life has certainly been interesting. Yeah, I can definitely say that. You are correct. How did I grab that and okay, this is a little tight for the dialogue, but I think it's gonna work. Turning the Welsh cat girl into a Tennessee mouse Cooper, huh? Mentally, that is. I wanted to work in animation too. I've long since gotten to the point where I'm like, I would not be happy there. I'd go postal in that industry. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too. Oh my god. My friend just sent me the best gif ever and I can't share it on stream, but that's funny. Thoughts on indie studios, as in like animation industry, game industry? I think they're fine. I don't know about the inner workings of such things, so I don't know the process of how things are handled there. If it's handled well, I think it's good. The problem that's in a lot of the industry is that people put in a ton of work. Like working way longer hours than normal because that kind of stuff takes a lot to make. And the general structure of things now, as I understand it, is that they sacrifice sleep, time with their families and stuff to work crunch time and super long hours and get paid pennies for it. I think, indie studios are fine. I don't know how they're run, so I can't really comment on that. I just know that in general, with the animation industry, people tend to put in a lot of work and not get paid properly. And if there are laws in place that would pay them properly, then they just outsource it to like another country where they don't have to pay those people, right? Which is not fair or good either. Wile E. Coyote versus Acme. I enjoyed Coyote and the Roadrunner when I was a kid. They were fun. So I think in order to make some of the dialogue flow okay at the end here, I'm going to need to color code the word bubbles for this particular sequence. Wait, no, that's not them. Getting confused. And now we get the Elton John versions.
It's a gift sub!
Hey, Orange Onion, thank you so much for the gift sub. I appreciate it. Welcome out to the stream. Uh-huh. What? Trevor must draw what he is about to be. Oh my goodness. Whoa, patriotic. Red, white, bubble, and blue. Oh! Yeah, I do love this music. It's very good. I want to check something. Yeah, I like that. You're gonna wobble me. Uh-oh. Hey, Ermin, welcome out. Oh, Disney makes great songs. Or they did. I haven't seen enough recent ones to really comment on that stuff, but...
Rat is this. The rats are all like this. The rat goes like this. So the rat's like this. The normal rat is like this. That's the normal rat. Like this, like this. It sniffs. It's like this for quite a while. He's like this. And then maybe he sniffs. You are now a normal rat.
Oh, you want me to change back to normal? Oh, you want me to change back to normal?
Back to normal twice over. Music by Elton John, lyrics by Tim Rice. That's true. That's funny. There we go. This one at 10 around the edges. Perfect. Would I make an Isabella version? Nah. This is specifically Zay. I don't have it down. I don't have the layers down to be able to quickly make an alternate version. That's way too much work for me. Oh, let's see. What do I want to listen? Here we go. Yeah, I thought it was kind of a fun, like, maybe canonical, maybe not sort of tie-in. You make a nice Amy Rose in that big kick she did a while back. Why, thank you. I need to turn into Amy more. It's been a while. This looks too chubby. Fix it. Something more like that. Don't like the mouth. Not bad, but it's not what I want. The eyebrows. That's throwing me. Hmm. You're posting this everywhere. No, Pi, how could you? Ugh.
Twisting and turning through space and time, Trevor's new form stops on a dime.
Karate chop this!
Hey, Dusty Father, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome out to the stream. It's good to see ya. Getting an art trade done at the moment. Also, Sparkster time. Oh, Pi, you want to know an art trick that I learned in figure drawing class? So, whenever you're like drawing hips and the legs and their positioning and everything, a little trick that my teacher in figure drawing class told us was whatever leg has the weight on it, that knee is going to be higher than the other knee. So you can see like the hip is slanted upwards here. It's like this way. The angle is like that. So the knee on this leg will be higher than the knee on the other leg because that's where all the weight is distributed. Oh yeah, no problem. Maybe I did. I forget stuff all the time. That's why I like looking back at my older works and whatnot. Helps me out a lot. Weighted knee is the other way around. Weighted knee is the higher one. Oh, they have long sleeves, not short sleeves. You know, I do like the other Metroid Prime opening themes, but I don't think they ever did better than Metroid Prime 1. Like, this is just so good. Now I have a page of notes on my Quick Studio image list thing. Won't forget it this time. Nice! What about if you're a rubber hose cartoon and don't have knees? Uh-oh. That's a good point. My figure drawing teacher didn't think about that one! I don't know. Heaven. Country toads, take me home to the place where I belong. Yeah! Oh, we heard this earlier. You like Prime 2's menu theme more, but it's very close, and I preferred 1's at the time. I think that's fine, because that is a good one. I am the guy that writes down. Look at that. That looks good. Wait a minute, this isn't the full song, this is the opening. We gotta listen to the full song. Yeah. So good. Okay, no stream from Rex tonight. It's Monday. We usually do our stuff on Monday, or we try to, but he's not going to be able to tonight. So, we'll have to do that another day. Okay, so if we put the tail right here because of the, like, loop here, that means it's gonna be seen, like, here, like that. Oh, what is music that I want to listen? Here we go. Here's some good ones.